All right, guys, I'm going to show you how I get my beachy wavy curls. Not that I am anywhere near an expert when it comes to hair, but when I did my hair last week, I had so many people say they liked it. And I think it's actually a style that's coming back in style big time right now, because that same day I saw like 7 other people at least with the same hairstyle to a T. So I'm gonna show you how I do it, and it's actually with something I bought years ago from Walmart. And I'm pretty sure I saw it still there the other day when I was shopping. So I'm gonna be using this Bedhead Wave Artist. You can get something similar though. You don't have to get this one, but it just basically just gives you beautiful waves. But like I mentioned, it was at Walmart, like 20 bucks, I think. But my tip here for these waves though, and this is all just my own opinion thought. You can do it any other way you want, but I personally like to do this style on dirty hair, like day 3, 4, 5, because freshly clean hair, for me at least, is frizzy, thick, and full, and this already makes it full and thick. Like when I compare this with clean hair, it's way out of control, way too big, way too thick. So that's my own tip, is to do this on like dirty day 3 hair. You know, just my own tip. So here's my hair. What's today? Tuesday. I think I washed it Sunday, Saturday. So that's where we're at right here. So that's how I will refresh my hair. Usually like day 3, I'll curl it or I'll crimp it. So that way it kind of gives me back that life that I don't have anymore. So let me just brush it through real quick. It is a little tangly. I sprayed some like texture spray in it yesterday. And if you know anything about that, Beth. So it's giving me a little texture back here. I don't normally brush it. I just kind of go. But I thought I would look professional for you guys and do that. Okay, so what I'll do is I will kind of bring it. I'm wearing like a short shirt, and I shouldn't have, because now my arm's going up. I'm like self-conscious. My stomach's going to show. So what I'll do is I will bring my hair to the front. I'll split it down the middle and bring it all to the front, and then kind of do sections. It's different sections than when I curl it though, because with this, you want to kind of keep it flat. So I'll show you. So what I'm going to do first though, before I do this, I'll take my straightener and I'm going to touch the ends up, because I want my ends to be straight. I should have brought a chair in. So basically because my ends are a little wavy, a little curly, a little fluffy, you know, a little bit of everything. So just quickly, I will go through, and I just basically make sure they're smoothed out, straightened out, not wonky, basically. I don't worry about any of this, because we're gonna kind of wave that out. We kind of want that wavy, so that way it all blends in. Hey Beth, how are you? All right, so once I've got that all kind of straightened there, I'll come to this side. I got a hair stuck in my earring. All right. So I think with summer coming too, this would be a really fun hairstyle in the summer, because you can just crimp it, throw some dry shampoo or some texture spray, and it will, at least for me, it'll stay until I wash it. So I could wear it down a few days and then wear it like in a bun, crimpy a few days, or a clip. Because that crimpy style looks really cute up too, with like the pieces sticking out, because it's just wild looking and cute to me. I don't know. So I think that is what makes it fun too for me, is it also just gives it some fun updos as well. All right. So what I'm going to do, I did not, as much as I told TikTok over here I was prepared, I'm not. So I typically will split it up into 2 sections, but I did not bring a clip, I don't think. Let me see. Yeah, I did. All right. So with the waver, I only split into 2 sections, whereas when I curl it, I do 3 sections. So I just basically kind of leave the top, and the bottom. So let me kind of curl this here. Not curl it, let me crimp it. I'm not as prepared as I thought, so I'm like nervous. All right, there we go. I thought I brought a clip in here and I didn't. All right, my bad. Casey, what's up? Okay, so there is my hair kind of out of the way. And then we're just gonna kind of go go into crimping. And there is a few tips I have about the crimper I learned on my own user error, all right? So I like to do it with the flat side up, or like the back side, because see how this is like the front? So you would think, you know, to go like this, which you could. But when you do it like that, you get this like weird bump at the base, and it's just, to me, it's not cute. So I do it with the flat back end up, because then it kind of starts it going around. You guys see that? Like it goes around the barrel. It just, to me, looks better. So I'll show you. Let me get a piece. Christina! All right, so you also want the pieces to be flat as well. So, whereas like, there again, curling's totally different, because curling I'll do like horizontal. I don't know. Okay, so take this, and these underneath pieces don't have to be right up on your root because they're underneath. So you basically are just going to give yourself some movement with these pieces here. But you just hold it here, clamp and go. So it's a little time consuming, but because it lasts and you can go so long between washes with it, to me it makes sense, because I can do this right now on my dirty hair and have it go another few days before I have to wash it, because it gives it that like life again. All right, so just kind of clamping it down and going through. I want to know, do you guys have one of these probably already in your bathroom from, you know, 5-10 years ago? I cannot bring myself to throw things away. I can't. So I have stuff from years ago. And they're coming back around. I'm like, see, like rollers. I remember I had some rollers from when Kinsley was like 2 or 3, and I pulled them out the other day. I was like, see, everything's coming back around, and we can use them. All right, so I've done this whole half. We're gonna do this half. I kind of section it into 2, like this. I typically will put this in my mouth, but I won't do that for the sake of you guys watching and probably making fun of me. So we're gonna just kind of tuck it away right here as much or as good as I can. Remember, flat side up. I know that seems kind of crazy, like it doesn't matter, but it does to me. And then you want to make sure all your pieces are still in the middle, because sometimes they'll kind of fall out. So I just kind of hold it, keep it here for a few seconds, move down, make sure it's in the middle still. I guess this doesn't take too long, because once I get these 2 pieces done, we're on the top and we're done. So I mean, it's not that bad, but. And so I'll usually like scroll my phone while I'm holding this here, doing my thing. All right, and I'll keep the ends out just a little bit, like that. I like how it looks with the ends out. Personally, I'm gonna leave this piece out just because it doesn't really. Can you guys see how thick that is? Like, that's about how thick, or how wide, I guess I should say wide, I keep it. So also keep the back up. Make sure it's in the middle. What's up? Thanks for the hearts and love, guys. All right, so, and I'll touch this piece up here by itself here in a second. The longer you hold it, obviously, the more defined they will be. Beth, yes, you always want what you don't have. I have learned that. I remember, and I might have even told you this. I remember though, growing up, I hated my hair. I had a friend who, and Demi, you know her, Allison. She has straight hair. But not only is it straight, but it's smooth and glossy and shiny. And I have, you know, like wavy, curly, fuzzy, frizzy hair. And my mom would always say, Becca, oh, let me tell you this before I forget. Notice again, I left the ends out, but I left them out on purpose because look how cute that is. She'd say, Becca, when you get older, you are going to appreciate that you can do anything with your hair. And I'm like, no, she can literally get out of the shower and go to school. Like she didn't have to blow dry or anything, because it would be just so smooth and straight. I'm like, I envied that forever. And now that I'm older, I've definitely realized what my mom said, because yeah, I can do anything with my hair, and it literally will stay until I wash it. I can curl it, I can straighten it. Whereas my friend Allison, now that we're older, I remember trying to curl her hair one day. It literally felt like it was back to this, like a board before we left her house. And I'm like, wow, yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that. So look, guys, always leave the end out a little bit. There again, I mean, that's just my own thing. I didn't leave the end out over here, I don't think. Demi, you know, I don't know. So yeah, I left all the ends out. So look, I left the ends out on all of these. That's the trick, y'all. Leave like a good inch out, and that will give you this really cute look. All right. So that's the bottom. Let me make sure. Yeah. So I always pull everything forward so nothing gets left out. Okay. All right. What in the world? Okay. So we're just gonna typically I have like an order in this, but because I didn't prepare, let's see. We're just gonna let it fall. We're just gonna let it fall, and we're gonna just make it work. I'm gonna go back to the middle again, just like I did, and then hopefully find the pieces that weren't done. So pull everything to the front. Now, one thing I will say, because with this kind of wavy, beachy hair, typically with wavy, beachy hair, you do like, you know, sea salt spray, you'll throw a little oil in it, just to give it that like smooth, piecey look. So that's why I like to do this look on dirty hair, because that not only does dirty hair typically hold it a little better, but that's how like the look typically ends up looking anyway. So it's not like, oh, you have really dirty hair. It's like, oh, you got beachy hair, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but all right. So I've got that held up right here. Got the top facing up, y'all, still just like the bottom. Now, for me, the top pieces, I do hold a little longer because I want them a little more defined. But I also have really thick, really coarse hair, so you may not have to hold yours as long, but I'm one of those people. I'm like full blast, full heat, do it all. I don't know. I know I go see Allie and Dunlap at Four Seasons, which is where Taryn is. That's earlier I was talking about Taryn. I can't remember where she's at. Four Seasons. And Allie's always like, Becca, you said this and you really should do this, or you shouldn't do that. And I'm like, thanks for telling me. And I take her advice to her. I really do. I try to always listen to her. But so there's that top piece. See how defined it is? It's because I held it a little longer. But so let me find the piece that ain't done here. I think this is the half that ain't done right here. So we'll just keep on trucking along. So I'm not ever going to divide under anymore. I'm just going to divide like vertically. So let me brush this little piece out. This may be too thick of a piece. I think it will be. Let me cut some of that off. The smaller the pieces, the more defined. So that's also going to be like, how do you want it to look? Do you want it more defined? Do you want it more just wavy? I like it a little more defined because it's all like funky and like cute. But going back to my hair growing, like I think I just have fast growing hair, but I did try some like vitamins in the beginning when I originally cut my hair, because I was like, what have I done? I regret this. Let's have it grow back fast instantly, magically now. And I took them all, but once I ran out, I didn't reorder. So I don't know if that did anything, because I didn't like, look, I took, that one's not long enough. I'm not gonna leave it there long, because I don't want it to look choppy. I don't know, but I do eat a lot of, you know, good foods. And I do like juicing, you know, I juice a lot, and I feel like what you put in your body has a lot to do with your hair. So maybe just because I have a good diet, I don't know. I mean, I don't have a great diet. I'm a very moderation kind of gal here. McDonald's today, salad tomorrow kind of girl. All right. And this is where it gets hard. You got to think, okay, where do I want that piece to fall? Now, I don't want to do my front just yet, so let me cut that out. So where do I want the hump to fall? Do you want it right on your head or not? I don't. So like where you bend it's where it's gonna start. So I'm gonna have it start right there. Does that make sense? I'll show you here in a second. Oh gosh, look, I got a piece in there that shouldn't be in there. It's not good to redo. I'll show you. Like if you ever go back, you're like, oh, I want that to be more defined. You have to try to line it up just like it was, or it'll come out looking worse every time. All right, let's see. And I know that looks super defined, but just wait. It'll look good. It'll look good. So see, it's not too bad because all we have left is this top side and we're done. And then something you can do, I'll show you here in a second, is add in a few random like twisty curls, and that will really just kind of like up level it, and it'll make it so cute. Look, that piece got left out somehow. We'll curl it. So that's my other one tip. Like if you have a few pieces that didn't turn out as good as you wanted, or maybe you left out like this, you can go back and just curl them. And we'll curl them in a certain way. And I may just curl this front piece. What do you think? Let's crimp it, and if I don't like it, we'll curl it. What do you think? All right, the front pieces, I don't like them to be right up on my scalp or at the root. So I will just basically put a few bends in it. Just like that. Ah, that kind of looks like that little hairstyle where you do this, don't it? It's kind of cute. Okay, we're gonna let that sit here before I like brush it out and do this side real quick. And then I'll show you the curls and we'll be done. All right. What are you guys thinking so far? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it not your thing? Let me kind of brush this out real quick. All right, so kind of same thing here. I just kind of sectioned off what's been done and not done. And then we're going to start with these pieces here. All right. Always remember the top or the back, the flat piece goes up. For me, that's why I think it looks best that way, because it starts, when you do it like this, it starts going up. And I see so many people that will do this the other way, which will start it going down, and it gives you that like look. You know what I mean? Have you seen that? Do you know what I'm talking about? And if you're ever like, well, how do I fix that? Flip your thing around, and it will take care of that for you. All right, let's move down. There again, I'm not a pro at this. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, Kara, what is up? So yours never holds, did me? But do you have like super beautiful, just straight hair though? Because, girl, this is from Walmart like 10 years ago. But I know you were here. Amanda, what's up? I know you were here earlier. This I got like 10 years ago at Walmart. But I went there grocery shopping, I don't know, like a week ago. And I'm pretty sure when we were in the aisle, like looking at hair stuff, I think it was this exact one that was still there. And I think it was like 20 bucks. And I think that's what triggered me to pull it out and like try it again. All right. This, using my left hand is so weird. I don't know. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So, oh, let me show you guys. So, see, holding it upside down, it starts the curl going around, up and around. Whereas if you start it like this, like you would think you would do, because that's how like your hand fits. See, it goes down and then up, and that's just not cute. So flip it over and put that hook, or that hump, I guess I should say, first up against that root there. So if you get anything out of this, it's to flip your waver upside down and use it that way. Well, see, Demi, I kind of wish I had that kind of hair sometimes, because you could just wake up and go. You could just wake up and go about your day and look like you spent an hour straightening and smoothing your hair out. So there's pros and cons, you know. I remember my friend Allison, she got a perm one time, and that was really pretty because it still was very smooth and shiny, and the perm didn't turn out curls, which I guess because her hair was so straight, but it turned out wavy. It was really pretty. She, you know, I don't think she went back and did it again, but it was really pretty. All right, so there, like, see how cute, like that is so pretty. And the trick is to leave about like an inch out the bottom to get like the beach look. All right, last piece here, guys. Well, I might split this into two. Yeah, I think I will. Just because the front pieces are so important to me. Brooke, what is up? Okay. Oh gosh, look, I almost went in there the wrong way. Just talking and yapping, not even noticing. All right, so I always come back over here. Have you guys noticed, like, I always double check that this is sticking out in the middle, because I always get too thick of a piece or too wide of a piece, and some would be hanging out this way, some's hanging out that way, and that is not good, because you have some pieces, like, they won't be straight across. See how this is like straight across? They won't be straight across. They'll be like wobbly looking. You don't want that. Katie, what is up? So just make sure it's like in the middle. All right, come down a little bit. What is up, Katie? Ella. Okay, now, Demi, I know we've had this talk, and I could see that now that I know that you said your hair's that way, because her hair came out day one so smooth and sleek and shiny that by day 2 and 3, it was like that even more. I could see it. I could see that. I don't know that extensions would be your answer, because you would still have to wash the top just as much. You know, Debbie, what's up? I say get a perm, like a, you know. All right, so I feel like something from the 90s, my pieces in the front straight. We're not keeping them that way, y'all. I'm just kind of focused. We're gonna focus them. Now the front, I don't take straight from the root either. Thank you, Katie. I was telling them I kind of like it too. I did it last week because I in my bathroom, I have all of my hot tools from all my life. I just can't throw them away. Like even curling irons from like the 90s that I've just like kept from my mom or just from people. I just can't throw them away. I have sizes from like skinny to huge, but the other day I was like, let me pull this out and try it again, because the first time I did it, I just didn't love it, but I think I didn't know what I was doing. I'm gonna fix these humps here in a second. I'm letting them cool off though, but I thought, yeah, let me pull it out. I'm gonna try it out, and I loved it. And then that same day, I saw like everyone else is doing the same hairstyle now too, so I'm like, okay, all right, we're doing something here. All right, we're gonna talk about curling some curls in it now too, because this will, my foot is asleep. Let me swap feet here. I wish on Facebook, I got you in like my window, and like the window sill is like a little too high. Let me see if I can just push you guys back. Don't fall. There we go. Okay. Is that better? You guys like that a little better over there? I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, because if there is pieces I missed, I'll just curl them. So, and this is just the bedhead waver, like 20 bucks at Walmart. Super cheap. Well, I say 20 bucks. It may not be 20 bucks now that it's in the 2024 time, because everything's triple. All right. So what I'm going to do now, I typically will have a little bit of hair oil, and I'll rub on my ends. I left that in my bathroom though. So we're going to pretend, and that's what I would just kind of rub it through. You know what? Nay! What? Will you come here a minute? Because it really does make a difference, y'all. It like takes it from a 9 to a 10. It'll be quick. Thank you. All right, while she's doing that, we'll curl some pieces. All right, so I just kind of look, and if I see some pieces that need a little TLC, I'll curl them. But if like right now, nothing looks too terribly bad, so I'll just take some random pieces. I mean, hey, nothing really looks horrible. Let's just, what I usually do, I'll take a piece usually around this area here, and you want it to be kind of thin, because remember, we want beach. We want like beachy waves. All right, so thin. Take your straightener. This, we are gonna start at the root. This is important. Start at the root, hold it vertical, you know, not sideways, horizontal, like vertical. Wrap around at the root, wrap around, go slow at the root, because we want that volume there to match this volume. And then we're gonna just go slow and pull up. The slower you go, the more curlier. We're gonna see where that bend is. We're gonna leave the end out still though, just like we did with the waves. So there again, I know that looks super curly right now, but here in a second, when I put the oil in, it's gonna look just funky, you know, like fun. Does that make sense? Like some curly pieces, some crimpy pieces. It's like, wow, what's going on here? I don't know. A lot of chaos, but it's like cute chaos. All right, let's do one right here too, just for fun. No rhyme or reason. I just kind of pull some random pieces and curl them. All right. Leave the end out. So there it is. See how I saw that? That's why I stopped. See how that's not straight? It's like wonky. I'm going to take the end and just kind of clean it up. All right. I used to love this when I had short hair. So there is that. Let me move the comment so you see my hair. All right. I think I'll touch a few of these pieces up down here. I knew it would take her 10 years to come in here. She's probably done forgot about me. So we may not get the hair oil, but you get the idea. I think I'll curl this one too, just because it looks like it looked a little, it needed some TLC right there. All right, yeah. See how like it just gives it some life right there? All right. Let's see how the front is. Do I want to curl the front? Yeah, I think I'm going to curl the front too. I just like the front to be a little curly. Now this, pull straight down. See that? Boom. All right. What do you guys think? Nate, did you forget about me? Well, I need to get something out of the bathroom, please. I mean, I'm in my room, but she probably thinks I need toilet paper. All right, so let's do, so this was before, kind of just wavy and flat and cute. And over here, I added some curls, and it's giving it like some wild, crazy look. You know, that's what we're gonna do. So my typical thought is I pull from the corners, the middle, and then the front. And then I always do like one in the middle, two in the back, randomly. So let's see, like right here looks good. No rhyme or reason here. All right. Horizontal. No, vertical. Y'all got me mixed up. Twist at the root and go slow. All right. Oops, this piece is falling down. It's not gonna look as good, but it's okay. We'll fix it. And then just pull straight out. Yeah, that piece did not turn out so cute. I don't know, it's okay. That's cute. All right, we're gonna do one right here in the middle, just for fun. Just to give it some like funkiness to it. All right, twist at the root. So you see how like this is super easy, but it's super fun. And because we're adding so much, like we've added waves, curls, a little dry shampoo, this will last until I wash it, and it's perfect for dirty hair day. Like, I don't know, if you're just hopping on, you have to go back and watch the beginning. My hair was so dirty and ugly and flat and greasy and just ugly looking. And this just revs it back up like nothing. Like nothing was ever, like brand new hair. So I'll have fresh, clean hair again, like as if I just washed it. That did not turn out cute. Let me fix that. Maybe I should have left that piece alone. Always start at your nose, y'all. That's the trick. Boom. Okay. Yeah, she forgot about me. It's okay. So this is where I would spray some oil, kind of run it through. We're pretending here. I could get up and go get it, but I don't feel like it. All right. Oh, there's one stuck in my earring. Okay. So I would just run that oil through my ends, just like this. What I typically like to do is pull these front pieces out a little bit, kind of like that. Flump that up a little bit, give it, well, not that much. You get the picture. And there we go. And you kind of look and see if there's anything you want to like curl a little more. Maybe it might be flat, like this piece keeps sticking out to me a little bit. Like if it's a little flat to you, you can go back and just give it a little more life. Boom. Oh, look right there. That's a super straight piece. What's going on there? Let me curl it. All right, there we go. Okay. What is this? I don't know. There we go. All right. And that is Dirty Beach Hair, day 4, 3, 4, something like that. Oh, it's just Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I don't know. So that is just a fun, very, like I said, this was Walmart, like 20 bucks, bed head. Or you just use a crimper that you have. This one specifically though is, because I have the 3-barrel. The 3-barrel isn't as defined. The crimp isn't as defined. And I don't like that, personally. I mean, it's cute if you're wanting very laid back waves, but to me, to put all that work, it's just not worth it to me. Whereas this is a lot more deep. Do you see how deep that is? It gives it a lot more like this. I mean, it's a lot more dramatic. And then just grab your straightener, straighten those ends, and then you can curl those pieces that need to be touched up and curled. So that's it. That's all you need. Dirty hair, a little dry shampoo, a little oil at the end, and that's it. So hopefully you like it. If it helped you, let me know. Put in the comments. Share this video. I would love if you shared it. So we're gonna go pick up Kinsley and go to church, and we have to go do some errands. But other than that, our day is done. Oh, and I'll mention this while I'm here. I mean, might as well throw a little plug in. I just did my makeup live in my beauty group, but if you are interested in the makeup, want to be color matched, or want me to help you, just drop the word rainy in the comments, because it's a rainy day, and I'll color match you. I'll help choose your colors for you, send you back a palette that I recommend. And if you like this kind of video, let me know. I'll do more. Otherwise, have a great Wednesday. Bye, y'all.